In this tutorial we will take a look at the Construction View Control-R shortcut key command. This key combination can be used to repeat many of the freeform commands. In this video we will learn how to use Control-R to add flaps, fillet corner points, move points the same direction and the same amount. Keep in mind that Control-R will only repeat the last repeatable action performed. Check with the user guide for a full list of repeatable commands. Let's get started.
Okay, to start with, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with the freeform object here, and here's my baseline. I'm just going to right click on it and add a basic flap, so I'm going to drag that out, and then I'm going to add another basic flap on this side at line, basic flap. And now what I want to show you is I can use the command, the Control-R command to do a repeat. So I'm going to click on this line and do Control-R, and I'll just go around my my shape here, and I've added that Control-R all the way around. So now the thing with the Control-R is that there's a lot of different things that it will only repeat the last command that you actually chose. So what I'm going to do here is go to this point and I'm going to fillet this corner, and so then I can go around and use my Control-R, and as long as it's the active point, I use the Control-R, and I can set all these without even going to my right click option. I just click on it with the left click and use the Control-R, and it's easy as that to go around and add these fillet corners. So what I want to show you also is if you move a point, for example, if I go to this top flap and click on this point, and I'm going to use the right click and the G key, which will let me drag the point around, and if I hold down the shift I can constrain it to a 90 degree or from where the point is. So I'm going to go up like this, and so I'm going to click there. Now I can go to my other points and use my Control-R again and move these points the same distance that I moved that first one. So it keeps everything in order. So now if I take this point here, use the right click G to drag it, and let's just say that I drag it over here, and so now I can again use my Control-R to move these points relative to what I first moved that first point. And now you can see that the radiuses on these corners is kind of odd, and we can fix that up by selecting one of the points with the point that would point to this line, and then I'm going to right click, and at line I'm going to fill it with two arcs. And so now it is taken and created this arc that is tangent to these 2 points. So I can come over to this side and use my repeat command again, Control-R, and just repeat that, and it will do exactly that. And the same command there was the fillet with 2 arcs. And so that's just the tip of the iceberg of all the things that you can use this for. So check out your user guide, and that will tell you what you can use the repeat command for. So that ends this tutorial.